Alright, I don't even know where we're going.
Neither do I.
Well, who cares? It's a nice day. Let's go somewhere. What's going on, everybody in YouTube world? Hope you're all doing fantastic. This is the Cockney Biker. And with me is everybody.
Everybody. Also known as the Thunder. I'm just kidding.
I'm bleeping that out.
That's fine. Ah! Son of a bitch!
Yeah, sitting in front of us is Tom and Melissa as usual. Dawn is behind me, listening to some music.
Breenie's literally behind him.
Reenie is with us as well. I want to say hi, Reenie, but she can't hear me because she doesn't have Bluetooth or anything.
Ah! Yeah, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Oh my god! Do you see that guy up there? He's fucking tailing him like no one's business. Like if he were to brake check him, oh, we'd have a crash on our hands.
That's why we keep a safe distance, for that very reason.
But Tom is getting closer.
That's a dangerous, doing an overtaking on the turning like that.
And there comes the car that could have wiped him out. Could have.
Yeah, definitely could have. So, Shea, we have a new friend to the channel, a really nice person.
Yes.
And that's Biker Chick 4125. I want you to say hello to her, and because she said some very nice things about you. Yeah, she's like, her and her daughter are going to take up motorcycling.
Oh yeah, that's the woman that left those 2 amazing comments, right?
Yeah, that one.
Oh my god, I love those comments so much.
That was one of, I'll tell you what, my eyes started welling up when she said how proud she was of you.
You know, I honestly felt a little proud when she said that you could be an instructor. And I'm like, yeah, that's my dad. He taught me everything I know.
Well, I'm not an instructor. All I taught you was how to like get a head start on your actual MSF course.
Yeah, but I mean, still.
But still, it's so sweet. So I want to like say thank you to her for everything today, and really hope that we can get to see some like pictures and photos of her and her daughter learning to ride and eventually getting bikes for themselves.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Like, you know, great shout out.
Yeah. So Shea, if you would like to give any advice to like new riders out there, what would it be?
Don't be scared. You're gonna have those fears, you're gonna have those doubts that you can't do it. Push all of them aside. Say, I can do this, I got this. I am the woman, I am the man, I got this. Don't let fear take over. Don't let doubt take over.
Okay, well that's on the emotional level, but what about on the physical?
No, seriously, don't let those things get to you, because that will get to you. Fear controls both physical and emotional. If you're scared, it locks you up physically. You won't be able to do it. If you let go of that fear, then you'll be able to move more swiftly.
Yeah.
If you're scared, you're just all tightened up. You're locked up. You can't do anything. But if you drop it, you'll be fine.
Here's another question. Now, the first thing you learned about was the clutch. The second thing you learned about was braking and all that. What did you think about how you were learning to do the gears? Or did it just come naturally? You just knew one gear went to the other?
What do you mean?
Well, one of the questions I think it was, you know, can you tell us a bit about gears?
Gear shifting?
Yeah. Did you just know it or?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
What was that?
I don't know. All I saw was this. And probably that. Anyways, gear shifting.
Yeah, I mean, you knew that first gear was one down, did you know that the rest of the gears were up?
No, I didn't.
How did you learn?
I learned because once I went down the first time, and you guys just said go into first gear, so I went into first gear. I pushed it down because I had seen you guys do it. So I pushed it down, and I started putzing around like you guys had me do, and then I heard Mom say, okay, now go into second gear. When I pushed down again, it didn't go, and I'm like, what's going on? And so I asked Mom, how do I get into second gear? And she goes, so you put your foot underneath the little peg, and you push up past neutral. You can't go halfway with it. You have to go all the way up until it stops. And then you're in second gear. So then after I did it, I did actually go into neutral my first time. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? She goes, just push up again. So I pushed up again and I was in second gear. I'm like, okay, alright. So I was punching around in second gear. And then I decided I wanted to stop for break. And so I go, okay, now how do I get to neutral? She goes, just push down halfway one time. So I pushed down just a little bit past halfway. And it didn't go into first, but it almost did. Because I could feel the resistance once I got to first. So basically every time I put my foot on that lever to go up or down, I could feel the resistance, and that told me what gear I was in.
Okay.
And in the last gear, in the what was it, 5th gear? Was that the last gear on the 250?
Oh yeah, 5th gear.
Yeah, 5th gear was the last gear on the 250. And when I tried to go up, like to see if there was a 6th gear, it wouldn't let me up. Like my foot stopped, like completely. Like it wouldn't even go a little bit up. It would just stop, like it was locked in. So I'm like, okay, so I now know my limit. But because my bike at the time didn't have a gauge telling me what gear I was in,
yeah.
I had to remember what gear I was in. Or if I didn't remember, when the time came to stop, I would just punch down on that thing until it stopped.
Right. I see what you mean. But they taught you all that in the classroom as well at the MSF course.
Yeah, they did. They went over everything, even though I already knew it, but that's okay because you're supposed to go over everything.
Right.
They went over it and they go, okay, so here's first gear down here. Here's neutral, here's second, up here is 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then that's it.
Right.
And then they said, you know, how to go through the shifts, where to use the clutch, you bring it in all the way.
Yeah.
And then you push up or down, or depending on which way you want to go. But you have to release the throttle if you're gonna do that.
Right.
Otherwise, it kind of like messes with the bike.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, you can do it while using your throttle, but it's gonna put more strain on the gears.
Yeah.
So that's why if you ever watch a motorcyclist's video, you see them move their throttle hand forward.
Yeah.
And so it goes to its natural position, and then they go up or down a gear, and then they go back to revving it.
Okay.
I mean not revving it, but using the throttle. They go back to using it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I explained that correctly, but hey.
Hey, well, no, you are correct. You know, the sequential gears and the right gear for the right speed is also an important thing. You know, you can't do 60 mile an hour in first gear. You'll kill the engine.
Yeah, you'll completely fry it.
And you can't take off in 6th gear from a stop.
No, yeah, you can't because it'll stall it.
Yeah.
You have to be in it's best to be in first gear. I mean, sometimes if I forget, I'll be in like 2nd gear and I'll take off, but whenever I initially go, I still have the clutch in slightly, so it's just me coasting.
Right.
and then I'm revving it as I go, and then just over time I'll release the clutch.
Right.
I mean, that's just what I do because this bike is able to leave from third gear, but past third gear it'll stall.
Right, but you don't want to do that anyway, because you'll strain the...
because it ruins the gears, it ruins the chain. But
and it doesn't do the clutch any favours either.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it is capable of doing third gear from a standstill.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend doing it.
Well, yeah, but like I said, I'm not buying you another one.
Yeah, that's fine. I've already agreed upon those terms.
Yeah, I was going to say, anything happens and you're going back to Tempe.
And I have agreed.
And you'll be like, I'd rather walk.
True.
I'll take the bus.
Yeah, another thing about the gear is that if you get too low on the speedometer, it starts to like shake the bike.
Yeah.
So that, like on your fucking, I forgot what it's called, the tripometer, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tripometer.
No, the tachometer is the engine speed.
Yeah, the tripometer, I don't know the word. This thing, okay, just go to my camera, this thing.
Yeah.
I normally keep mine between 3 and 5 if I can, but if it's in 6th gear, I'll normally keep it between 4 to 7, 8 if I'm going fast.
Right.
That's in 6th gear because this is as high as it can go for the Kawasaki Bobcat.
Right.
But if you get down to a low enough speed, the bike will actually start to shudder. And you want to downshift before it starts to do that.
Right.
Because otherwise you'll stall the bike. That's the bike on the brink of stalling. Now you can either downshift or just use your throttle a bit more and use some extra gas to push it through it. But I was just thinking about that because I was in 6th gear going 40.
Yeah.
And I started to feel it and I'm like, that's probably something I should put in there.
That's actually called engine lugging.
Yeah, engine lugging. You also want to listen to the sound of your bike when you're going up or down in gears.
That's good advice.
Yeah, it really helps. Like if you hear your bike starting to get a bit too high pitched than what it normally is, then you might want to upshift. Or if it's too low while you're going, or if your bike starts to shudder, then downshift.
Right.
You really gotta listen for it.